The main event is kicking into motion. From Toyota Center in Houston, the Magic taking on the Rockets. For Orlando, out of 9 games so far this season, they've only taken 1 loss. Wow, enjoying a fantastic start. Rockets. Magic is next, right after this. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Jalen Suggs is out there with Richardson. And it's Richardson in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Shepard, and it's Spencer in at the 2. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's Banchero. In the corner, it's Richardson. And the 3 ball is good. Richardson's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Orlando. Outside Durant. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Richardson. Wagner finds Banchero. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Spencer. Smith surveying the D. Wagner against KD. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Suggs. Richardson outside. Wagner on the wing. Sengun covering. And it's Wagner missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
KD passes to Shepard. Six on the shot clock. Smith on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, he is comfortable at any range.
Richardson dishes to Richardson. Pass to Banchero. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the 2 conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Here's Spencer. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Shepard. Magic knocking down the tray. Driving to the basket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Suggs. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Durant, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Richardson finds Banchero. Beyond the arc, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Alperen Sengun. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 19 points a game.
7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Richardson right side. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Spencer. Smith the pass to Spencer. KD on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Hallie, thank you. Orlando leading by 7. Richardson kicks to Suggs. Now here's Richardson. Defense right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And stolen by Richardson. To the middle. Here's Banchero. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Şengün trying to free himself up. Durant, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so it's Houston with it after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Spencer, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Orlando making some changes. De Silva's checked in, and Black's subbed in for Suggs. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Richardson. Shepard brings the double team. De Silva with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Durant with it. Looking to end the run. De Silva with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Richardson. The rebound by Shepard. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
That one goes. Count it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Thomas. No scoring in this one. Five on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now, here's Richardson. His last outing with 20 points. Brown outside. Pass to Thomas. Over Richardson. Another miss by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
De Silva with the bucket.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Rockets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Banchero's checked in for Carter. Richardson comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Bane. And Black's subbed in for Russell. They've got Clint Capella. Durant is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thomas. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. From outside the arc, Orlando grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they're on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
The shot by KD. No good. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Black. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Richardson against KD. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 9 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Houston making some changes. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. You're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Magic.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Clint Capella has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Richardson is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Richardson in at the 5. Here's Shepherd. The Magic hitting the bucket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Suggs. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from KD. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Count it, good. And that's 19 points for the Bulldozer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Richardson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 7 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Shepard. KD sets the pick for Shepard. Smith outside. From the arc. And it's Durant missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Hey, Kevin, the Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders." There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you, Kevin.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Orlando leading by 17. Here's Richardson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Richardson. Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Shepard. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Shepard's got 12.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Puts it up from 7. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from KD. Şengün with a screen on Wagner to the inside. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Shepard. 12 points for him. Six to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Richardson the pass to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
KD with it. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Spencer. The three-pointer, no good. Orlando leading by 15. Richardson gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Durant. Here's Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Suggs. And it's Shepard missing. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Back to Smith. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD. Just making the game look easy, something boring.
And here's Richardson. He's got 13. Down low. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Nuggets trail by 16. Spencer, the pass to Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Sengun steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Sengun is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Al Richardson following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish.
Here is Durant. 19 points in the game. Pass to Spencer. Off target from three-point range.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Buries the long-range jumper.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Shepard with the ball. He's got 12. Here's Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket to end the run. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Back the pass to Richardson. Wagner from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Now here's Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Richardson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's Thomas with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Richardson outside. And stolen by Sengun. Pass to Smith. And here is Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. 25 points for KD.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
From deep, Richardson trains the 3-pointer. And the Magic lead by 21.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Sengun kicks to Thomas. Sengun trying to free himself up. Thomas gets the bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Look at Richardson, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets trail by 19. Brown finds Thomas. 1:03 left in the third quarter. inside. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Magic. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Thomas, after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's stolen by Capella. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's blocked.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
From deep, Richardson. That one doesn't drop. Thomas deciding where to go with it. For three, Van Vliet. No good, shot missing. From deep, Richardson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Red Van Vliet out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Brown. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Şengün in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Stolen by Van Vliet. Goes up on the block. Carter pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Out to the right wing, from past the arc, De Silva with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Black defending, just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet with it, working on Black. The layup missed. Richardson right side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Outside Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that one drops.
Graceful touch on the teardrop. Whoop. Thomas showing how under control he is.
To the wing right side. Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Richardson gets a wide open look, and he gets it to go from the corner. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And there it is for him.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Richardson against Durant. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Suggs passes to Richardson. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Machine.